this away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
Now the lineup to kick the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll change the pre-snap look now. On the ground, it's Tootin. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Gets some space around the 30. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and some are two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the sophomore's got him for a sack. That time it's the free safety getting home on the blitz to blow it up.
But he had a long way to go, and it's a bit of a risk, as obviously the free safety's the last line of defense on these long pass plays. And he's coming after that quarterback, and he's got to make sure he gets home quickly to make the play on the QB. Otherwise, you're at risk.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Dropping back, it's King. Goes to his right side there for the completion. In the clear at the 25. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And your Virginia Tech Hokies will take over 1st and 10.
And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Tootin. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Hokies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to make a play deep downfield. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Made the defense look slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, knocked right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Pressure is coming. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of...
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score. Georgia Tech 21, Virginia Tech 7.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
And your Virginia Tech Hokies will take over first and 10.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And it's intercepted. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. The takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Georgia Tech 28, Virginia Tech 7.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Caught behind the line. It's Tootin. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to pass. It's drones. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Quick throw over the middle, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Hokies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for the wide out. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. 1st and goal from the 3. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Number 3 with the carry.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Georgia Tech, 35. Virginia Tech, 7.
Return begins inside the 10. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return.
Your Virginia Tech Hokies will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
It's a 1st and 10 play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Handoff to the right side. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Rifles this football to the left. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Hokies.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. The quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Looks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
They'll tackle him at the 27.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, Not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. He's going for a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And he's back to throw again on second down. Using his legs here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead.
Okay, ready?
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Scanning the field. It's drones. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Release a solid gain there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And completion makes it second and short. Receiver in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Jennings. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there is a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
And the Hokies will line up on first and 10. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for third and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a deep completion. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press in deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
They've converted one of their 2 fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. Looking to pass. It's drones. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
The Hokies are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Past the 50. At the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Wow, this is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Tech offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. He's looking deep here. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. After that huge play, this offense is now in, and the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught near the goal line. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback.
He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair.
Well, I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a handoff. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime.
Timeout, Georgia Tech.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And that one is no good. That miss leaves us with a 21-point game. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. The Soccer with a strong tackle there.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking for a gap. It's Tootin. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Try and muscle for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Coming up, 4th down.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
I love the crossing route because whether you play zone or man, it puts a lot of pressure on the defense. If it's zone, you can find a nice bubble in that zone coverage and put the ball on the money. If it's man, the receiver can run away from the defender. Love to see this receiver putting up yards after the catch. He shows how valuable he really is.
The Hokies moving quickly down the field here. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Hokies. This offense cannot be stopped.
Number 21 makes the catch and takes it in for the score.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
28.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
And the Georgia Tech offense will take over. First and 10.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Caught in the backfield. It's Lane. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Try to catch the defense with the draw. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Here's the 2nd down play. Dropping back. It's King. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's caught. It's Boyd. Breaks loose at the 45. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
A big play here that gets them down into the red zone. They're not thinking about a field goal, I assure you, Chris. They're trying to get 6 points.
And the Yellow Jackets looking to cash in this red zone trip. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Aiming for the end zone. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Georgia Tech, 49. Virginia Tech, 35.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Close to the tight end. He makes the grab. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. Was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking to throw. It's Drones. Quick throw to his receiver. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The quarterback makes the correct read there, and the result is a big gain.
What I like here, Chris, is the ball handling by this quarterback on the read option. The defender commits down to the back. He does a nice job of being able to see that, pulls it out, and it gets upfield north and south for the first down.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Boyd. Breaking free at the 35. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Dropping back, it's King. Got him, he's sacked.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Georgia Tech 49, Virginia Tech 35.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Set to advance on the football.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Virginia Tech Hokies will take over first and 10.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another first and 10. Looking downfield, it's Drones. Got him for a sack, a big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now, and he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
The pocket breaking down. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. He'll take a deep shot. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Not much on that play, brought down short.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Receiver makes the grab, takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. 2nd down after that previous play. On the run, it's Haynes. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. And they'll run it with the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Tech offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. He's past the marker and still going. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that.
Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Look out, he's got some space. He steps out at the 6. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. With Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.